Hey guys, welcome and or welcome back to my channel. Today, my name is Cassie J. I am a cash budgeter. I'm on a debt-free journey, and I'm also trying to make sure that I focus on my 2024 events and goals. It is very difficult, I'm not gonna lie, but I am trying to get it done. I am a mother of three. I have two teenagers, or actually, I have a 17 and an 18-year-old this month. One turns 18 on the 10th, and the other one turns 17 on the 22nd. And then I have a 7-year-old who just turned 7 in December. So there's a lot of events coming, which I'll give you the church announcements as to what I'm actually doing in January of 2024. But if y'all are new here, thank you so much for joining me for the first time. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, and let me know who sent you, if someone sent you, and let me know how you found me, or just say hello. And then if you are my returners, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. You guys, hey, hi, hello. So my voice is like a little scratchy. I'm in Texas, and it is like in between 40 degrees and 70 degrees all week, and it's like fluctuating, and it's like I'm getting like annoyed. I was getting so annoyed that while I was doing this, first of all, I have my favorite sweater that has like a hole in it. But I have a tea, and I was cleaning it up, and so I went to go get a wipe or whatever, so I could clean it up, because this is like a paper sticker that I got from like the Dollar Tree that I put on top of a marble table, just so I can have it like lighter, you know. And so I can't have things drop on here, because then it'll whelp up. And so my first instinct, whenever there was like a little spill of water, was to use my shirt. And so now that I have water on my shirt, so I do apologize. And it's like a hot little spot because it's I just made tea. So, all right, what I'm going to do today is we're going to actually go over my catch-all. I have a lot of stuff in here that I kind of wanted to take out, and I was thinking to go through this, but I don't think I'm going to touch this today. So let's go ahead and just leave this out the way. I am going to be replacing my note pages. I have a lot of pages that are from different happy planners or different journals that I've bought over time, and I kind of like what I made. So this one is the water splash, and if y'all can't see, but there's like a little small divide in between the columns, and I really like the divide only because I can use, sorry, this is actually up backwards, but I can use this, but this is the side that I plan on using. I can use this for like one of those half pages, so I like to either cut it, or I like to fold it in half like this, and it actually helps me with like the lines, so it won't be like all crazy looking. And also have it, this side is the front side, and then I have it this way as well. So sometimes I fold it backwards like this, and I just have them as like little inserts or whatever. Sometimes I'll do like a Dutch type a frame where like this will be the main one, and I cut it in half, and then you'll see like the bottom half of this, because it has like the notes and the to-dos or whatever, and I can just like flip this part over, and I can still see my main thing for like the week. So I do have a few things, like, you know, just stuff like that I like to do. So these are the ones that I have. I believe I still have the link to this. If you want the link to this, or I do have a link to my Etsy shop, and I'll go ahead and link it in the description down below. Then I had made these, which are the back to school type theme. This is just pencils, and these are just larger pencils, and then paper clips. And whenever you do purchase it, it is like a 2-page, or I think it's actually a link to all of them, but it's 2 pages. So whenever you print it out, you have the option of having it back and front, or just the front. And then I have this one, which is like just school supplies. It has like the scissors, the thumbtacks, the pencil, the projectors, and it has like a soccer ball trophy, things of that nature. This one is sunflowers with like school supplies, the notebooks with the pens, and last is the ruler. So these are just the ones that I wanted to put. I have, you know what, I keep saying I'm gonna add a kids section in my planner, but I have an 18-year-old, a 17-year-old, and then I have my 7-year-old. And if you actually hear him in the background, he's like probably doing flips in the living room, because I finally left him alone. I told him he cannot go to sleep until 8:30 or 9 o'clock, because he had me up all night last night, and he's tired. He was trying to fall asleep at 5 o'clock, and I was like, no, sir. You had me up, so you gonna stay up, okay? I keep trying to put my sleeve down. It's so ugly to have like that wet spot. All right, so just to have a, you know, flip through, this might actually be a chatty video because I don't know what I'm going to keep in here and I don't know what I'm going to take out. So just if y'all are like if y'all love planner videos, this is the type of video, because this might be a planner video. Y'all going to hear my thoughts and ideas. I will speed up as much as I can so it won't be like extremely long, but this is going to be one of those videos that's going to be, my mind's going everywhere. Okay, so for these stickers, I just started making stickers. I am really new to it, and I ended up making these. So I have the bill stickers, the green and like a peach pink color, and I really like this color, so I started making event stickers, and then the calendar dates. I have to perfect it because it's in the square, but there's white at the bottom and not at the top, and I would like, if it's going to be white at the bottom, it needs to be like around it. So the cut looks to me like it's off a little bit. So no, these are not on sale. These are strictly for my use. And then I can't even get all the numbers on one page, so no. This is for my expenses. I'm trying to be more personal as to what envelope, and I think I'm going to use this for business because I do have, even though it doesn't say category, I do have envelopes for business, so I think that's what I'm going to use these for. And then more, I actually made a different color for, or like a little bit larger, and these are a little bit slightly off too. So it's like the cut is like right on the white whenever I want it to be on the pink. So yeah, these are not for sale. I'm new to this, by making sticker things, so like yeah, it's, I don't know if I'm bringing this to the shop or not. Some of them will come out nice and then some of them won't, and I'm just like, no. This cover is tulle. I did go to Office Depot and I got this there, and it's roughly like $40 for this. And I kind of want a gray one, or the one that's that has like the little buckle, that is like the little buckle right here. And I think I want an all white or a gray crocodile print. So we shall see. All right, so for this, I have this as the calendar. I was gonna say calculator. I have this as the calendar. The calendar is just basically what they are. The vellum cut fronts are what the dividers had before, and I went ahead and took everything out. I started actually working on the planner the other day, but I realized I was nowhere near ready to start gutting everything out because I didn't know what I wanted to keep in here and then I could get rid of. So I used this as my catch-all planner, and I feel like, okay, whenever I'm trying to check it and get everything ready, it feels like it's just a lot going on whenever I'm trying to like go through all the calendars and stuff the previous months. And so I actually got everything from 2023 out, and then I'm going to be putting this there so that whenever I flip it over, it will be there. I have this one just so I can have like that top tab, so that I can come immediately to it. I have not gone in here and added anything as of yet, so all the months are in here. And again, I'm trying to make stickers, and this was supposed to be for March, but I had already numbered March. So I came in here and put it for February, and they are way too big. So yeah, this is me testing things out, okay? This is the first section, which is the monthly calendars. Then I have this. Oh, I only have till May. Okay, so I need to add months. And yes, I'm going to be keeping a list of things over here. And I did get these off of Shein. They're coffee pins. They have like all of them have different styles. One of them is in my work bag, but they have different like little styles, whatever, and different colors of coffee. And they are just too adorable. All right, and then more months to calendar. What's in schedule? All right, and then I have my yearly section. I did have the dividers that, let me show you. So these are what I made in Canva, and I just kind of basically made this, got the background this, and then, you know, typed another number or the word. And then I had these previously with the vellum front on them with a white tab, which is what I wanted. I wanted to have this on here, which was blank, and so that I can change out the front cover, which is this divider. So I don't know how long. I'm probably gonna have this for like all of 2024, and then in December next year switch it out again, or January next year just switch it out again. And then I have my yearly items, things that I check on yearly. This is vellum. It just gives it like a chic look, and I kind of love that. I was gonna print it out on white cardstock, but then I was like, no, I'll just do it on the vellum. But this is my 2024 calendar catch-all, and I plan on doing the events and having like a little key over on the, I don't even know if there's like room for it. Geez, I'll probably have to make a key and put it to where what dot equals what on here, but I'm gonna have like the birthdays and the traveling and payday and days off and stuff like that that will be on here. I never ever use the 2024 year at a glance, so that's why y'all, if you follow me a while, you more than sure never seen a year at a glance in my planner. All right, and then this is the somewhat year at a glance event thing that I have set up. There's a lot missing now that I'm looking at it, but I feel like there's something in every month that's going on. But the one main thing that I wanted to make sure that I did was January, and once January is done, then I can start saving for everything else. I feel like January every year is like my biggest year, or biggest month of the year, and every year I am not prepared mentally. This is create credit page. This is the last year's. My goal was to be at 600. I was so close at 581. Started off at 532, and then I wasn't paying attention to it, and then all of a sudden in August, actually in July, I had got my information stolen, and so everything started dropping. And then once I noticed that, I started correcting everything, trying to get it back to that, but I actually got it to that. So I actually got it 50 points, a little bit, or 49 points more than what it was. I was following the last year, the amount that we have for the SNC budgets. I would like to get this one to 2,000 eventually. That is my 2024 goal, is to have the SNC budget Instagram page as at 2,000, and I'll leave it on the screen. But our channel or our thing is SNC budget shop. And it has been growing, don't get me wrong, it has 2,000 followers. That goal for 2024. And then end of 2024, 2K followers. Really? Y'all. Okay. And I might actually redo that page, because I was just like, I don't know, playing around with it. It's so ugly now. And then I have a goal section. So the goal section, I have my debt. And I need to do an update on my debt confession, because some of those things actually dropped off, which is the reason why my credit score went up. And then I had, this is from Money with Gab. She has had, I don't know if she still has it, a debt payoff planner. And so I had got it from her. Now the one that I have is from Budget Treasures. And so I am using hers to track my debt. And then this was just a plan that I wanted to go to Houston, and we planned everything perfect, what we wanted to do. We knew how long we were going to be there. We like knew everything, okay? And the weekend that we decided to go, it stormed in Houston, and it rained crazy here in San Antonio. So we were not able to go. We were planning on going outside to do paddle boat. We wanted to go take pictures outside in a garden. We were going to do a color factor, like a museum, and then we were going to do the virtual reality game, like a games or whatever. And we had like places that we wanted to go eat and stuff like that. So we knew we were going to be there, like it was going to be outside events, and we were not able to do it. All right, then the next one, this was just like, you know, me planning it and trying to see like how much it was at different places and stuff like that. A lot of the things that we were going to do was free, but I had to like incorporate parking, and I had to make sure that I had like like if I wanted to rent some, it was like rent a boat. So if I wanted to rent a boat, it was like we could only 4 people per the boat. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then this was just extra stuff that I had actually got from a YouTuber who lives in Houston. She had like a little list, whatever, of things that we could do. She has more than that, but I kind of did like the kid-friendly ones. And then this was just like other planning for like Ethan's birthday. And then the girls, I wanted them to have a joined birthday, like something that we can do as a family. And this was the ideas, but every time it gets like close to the birthday, one of them just shuts it down. She is just like not interested in having like a family day on her birthday or for her birthday. I don't know why. So I just leave it at that. These are books that I plan on reading, and I can tell you right now, not one of these books have been read. And it's actually both front and back, and none of them have been read. So I was thinking that I wanted to go over the list, and with going over the list, create a whole another one, because I saw this lady that she has like books, like an actual library, where it kind of looks like these books, and it's like the whole page. And so you're able, and it's like, I think it's colored, but even if it's black and white, you can actually like leave it at black and white. And then whenever you're done reading it, you can color in, and it'd be like a bookshelf that you're like flipping through. And that's what I want. Oh my God. And I think I actually have something of the sort, but it's not on loose pages like this. I had a pen pal years ago. She's like so crafty. She was, I mean, I don't even know if she does this stuff anymore, but she had made me a reading log, and it was like a reading journal type thing. And I don't know why I didn't take advantage of it, but I actually still have it. I'm never going to get rid of it. It is so cool. But there, actually, that would be pretty cool if I actually got back to it this year, right? It's in the garage with all the rest of my journals, because I don't have anything in the house that I'm not using until I put my shelves up, and that just seems like a task within itself, so I do not do it. All right, so these are pen pals that I have. These are their names, but these are not like their full name. So I kind of like shortened it, and I did put Snow Gardener on here because she's mainly like the only one who ever sends me like holiday cards and stuff. I actually got one more from Judy Speaks, which is amazing, but nobody ever sends me like holiday cards and stuff like that. And so I actually put her on my list because I wouldn't reply to everybody on here. And I should do that. I should. And then I have a running to-do list. I actually had to check to make sure that it wasn't like personal stuff, whatever. It's not. Even if it is, it's like abbreviated in a way. So a running to-do list, and this is just like the running to-do list that I have right here. And these are the pages that I've been using for my running to-do list. I love it. So I made this. It says do it first and then procrastinate. So it's like my running, I think I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 16 lines. And just having this is like so cute. I ran out of ink once, and I don't know if I put the ink, the paper in here. I didn't. They've turned blue, and that was, I don't know why, even though it was like I needed ink, like colored ink, they were blue, and I really I was like kind of like thinking it was like a whole nother like set that I had made or something, because it was just so cute. But I love these, and again, I'll try to leave the link to the digital shop down below so y'all can actually see the other things that I have in there as well. So for my business section, I think I'm gonna have to go through this all like at a different time. I have the print shop, I have the budget shop, and then I have the second one that I've been working on the side. And then I don't have a tab for like my virtual assistants. I don't have a tab for like my mobile things, whatever, and I only track certain things, and it's weird to how I track certain, just like I ignore the other things that I need to track. I have to go through this and move everything over to like have the business tab here, and then just, I don't know about having certain sections like this, or maybe I'll have certain sections and just have like, I don't know. I have to figure something out because I don't go in here at all. Whenever I'm at home, I have a whole business notebook, so I might be getting rid of this, but keep this tab in here. And have like notebook paper in here, so that in case I am at like work, or I take my catch-all to somewhere and I need to, or write down notes, whatever, I'll throw it in here and then organize my ideas so at a different time. Don't be coming here like it's a drug deal, girl. Okay, so my mom actually came in here and gave me $2 because my son lost his tooth. And I do not have ones. And I was trying to tell her, I was like, I can go to the store real quick and go buy something and have that cash back. But then every time somebody leaves the house, he wants to go, and so we don't want to like be obvious just going to buy a bag of chips. If I go to the store right now and go put gas and buy a bag of chips, he's kind of like looking at me like, why did you do that, you know? So I never buy chips. I never go to the store unless I'm about to do something. I'll go put gas before, so it would be so obvious. And he's like an investigator, so I would not be able to make it. So I text my mom and I was like, hey, do you have any ones? And she was like, I have $2. And I was like, cool, I'll put it, you know, I'll get everything ready for him tonight whenever he goes to bed. And he's trying to fight his sleep as is. So I'm gonna put that there. And then his tooth was like literally hanging on like like his gums, and he was like, I can't eat because my tooth is gonna fall out. And I was like, bro, if your tooth doesn't fall out, all your teeth are gonna be crooked and you're gonna have braces. And he was like, so he like took it out. But anyway, back to this. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep this divider, but I'm gonna take out all of this. And then I'm gonna put this under here to put over there. And then this little paper clip, I have no idea where I got it from, but it is so cute. It is gold and it's like a hexagon. This is the budget section, and I had an idea that what I wanted to do was I was going to have a certain amount of money that I was going to be stuffing each week. And weekly, I would stuff 165, which is these amounts. And then bi-weekly, I was going to stuff these amounts. I do not stuff my wallet every week because I don't spend money every day. And so the 165 was actually lasting. In January, though, I can say I am on a no spend. And so I have not been spending anything on anything, okay? So, yeah, like today, my son was like, I want a burger. And I was like, we have a lot of burgers at the house. We have no burgers here, okay? But I was like, we have a lot of burgers at the house. We get to the house and he's like eating all the food. And I said, thank God, because I'm not going to buy nothing. Anyway, so this is my schedule that I had in mind for Uber, making in between $25 to $35 a day, Monday through Thursday, and then $50 to $60 Monday through Sunday. And just for the week, just so I can make sure that I have like gas money and, you know, whatever. If I did 25 times 4, that's 100, then 150, and then 35 times 4 is 140 plus. So 320 would be the amount that I would make if I were to every day make $35 or less, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday would be $60. And so sometimes I go out and then sometimes I don't. Like for instance, this past week, Monday was the New Year, so I did not go out. And then on Thursday, I went out in the morning. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I will be going out the rest of the week. So sometimes I go out like every day, and then sometimes I don't. But if I stick to at least that and do like the 35 max, whatever, I probably would. I would have more to stuff on the Transfer Tuesdays. And if y'all are interested in following me on my debt on Tuesdays, I decided that every Tuesday I'm going to do a Transfer Tuesday and then do an update and a goal so I can keep my mind focused on debt and trying to get that paid off. I was thinking to just do like a at the end of the month type thing where I would go do like a review as to what happened the past month and then do a goal as for the next month. But I need to remind myself every Tuesday what my goal is so that I can make sure that I'm hitting it. And I don't want to just be like, oh, you know, at the end of, you know, today I'm going to be talking about the debt, whatever, and what I did previously, but then in 2 days I forget again, you know, like if I remind myself every Tuesday, I can at least put a weekly goal, maybe, you know, figure something out or whatever, and be consistent. So every Tuesday you will see the amount that I've stuffed into my Transfer Tuesday or how much I've actually paid. It will be prop money, but I am going to be keeping a tracker. I also have like a monthly tracker of how much money I am going to be making through Uber. And y'all will actually see that as well, how much money I made or what days I went out and my goals and stuff. And I'll actually do that in a different video. Hopefully this next Tuesday coming up, everything will be set up for you. But I'll do some shorts just to show like the payments being made, or just to remind you that, you know, just to show that I'm still out there making money or whatever, being consistent with this, whatever. But if y'all are interested in following me for the debt, that is what I'm going to be doing. Then for the goals, I want to create a realistic vision board. I keep saying that I'm going to do a vision board, and I don't ever like go through with it, only because my mind keeps changing. Like if I'm going to purchase a house, am I going to purchase a actual house? Am I going to purchase a multi-family home, which is like maybe a quadplex where I have a 4 townhouses, and I'm living in one, and then I have 3 tenants? Or, you know, like what am I going to do? And how am I going to do it? You know, and so I kind of go back and forth with, am I going to have a house that has like a mother-in-law suite where that, you know, if that suite is like an apartment that's attached to the house or whatever, if my mom wants to live in there, then she could live in there. Or if my daughters, you know, come back for any reason, they have that option. Or am I going to rent it out type thing? Am I going to be conveniently in the area of where, I don't know, Six Flags is going to be or something, and people want to rent it out whenever they come in town, you know, stuff like that. I don't know. I keep saying I'm going to do these things, and then at the end, I'm like, I'm okay with staying at the apartment. So then I have this. I'll check in if anything comes out back. The 2024 event budget. I actually have the 2024 event budget laid out. I have not gone over it with y'all, but it is laid out, and I do need to go over it. Then I have these in here because most of the times whenever I'm in the office, or if I'm like, you know, even working from home, even though I have my budget planner, the budget planner is more for like y'all to see me do my budget plan. But if I'm doing like the chicken scratch, whatever, I pull out these pages and I'll write down what's expected, and then sometimes I'll forget something and I'm like, oh, I already did this last month, I'm not going to do this, or maybe this is next month or something, and I'll come in here and I'll just like scratch everything off. The ones that I have in my budget planner have everything typed in. These are the ones that have nothing, so in case something changes, I'm able to like scratch things out, write things down and stuff like that. So I love having these extra in here. And I always have notes everywhere. I have note pages, and these note pages are actually from the budget planner inserts. The budget planner inserts, they are for the back. Oh, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about, where it's like all like faded and it's blue. And I actually liked it was like old, like it looked, I don't know, weird to me. But yeah, these are note pages that I'm gonna take out and put them in the notes section. I actually love having extra note pages. It helps so much. All right, so this was we were gonna check in somewhere. I actually checked in and everything and had to cancel everything. So this is whenever I budgeted the Houston trip, and then this is whenever I budgeted the Ethan's party, and I ended up canceling it at the Urban Air, and then this is for my daughter's 18th. Okay, so now fitness section. I feel like I'm actually doing really good in fixing the whole thing. Okay, so the fitness section. Currently, I'm not working out. I have a surgery coming up in January, and I'm just not doing anything that will jeopardize me being able to have that surgery. I don't care about my weight. Like y'all can see it if you want to. This is something that I have been doing since August of 2022. I was 289 at that time. I updated it in 2023, and I'm at 301. And then again, I dropped down to 294. Like it always fluctuates. I'm always in this area. My goal weight, I say 220, but I'm not 100% sure. So I don't take the weight loss, like the number, as serious as my health. And me doing this surgery, I feel like once it's completed, like it's a hysterectomy. It's not a weight loss surgery. The hysterectomy is going to have the birth control taken out, and the birth control is the reason why I was gaining weight. So once the hysterectomy happens, I won't be so, I'll be more energized. From what the doctor is saying, the reason why I'm doing it is so that I can be more energized, because TMI, okay, speed it up if you want to, but I have heavy periods, which drains me, and I'm like very tired at all times. So the first surgery is going to be the hysterectomy for sure, and then once that is done, the birth control is going to be out, and he said that it slowly but surely I will be going back to my original weight, and if I continue doing like working out or weightlifting and stuff like that, then I can lose weight faster. But he said that what is making me not lose weight is the lack of motivation, the tiredness, the lack of sleep, and everything. And the hysterectomy is supposed to be a change in that. So I'm not gonna have a full hysterectomy. I'm gonna actually keep my ovaries, so the weight, the hormones are still gonna be, you know, here or whatever. But it's like that's my main goal for the fitness. Okay, so this is a workout planner that I do have in the shop as well. We're actually working on a minimalist planner that is going to be the 8.5 by 11, and it's going to be the 7.9 and the A5 size. So the workout planner, it has the top priorities, it has goals, the motivation, action plan, the before and after photo, the chest, biceps, hips, calves, waist, and thighs, and then the starts of the weight, muscle, body fat, and BMI, and then the after photo. So I want to keep this in, but I'm not a fan of yellow, and with the whole binder being like a minimalist type. Is it? Now that I say that, I have those flowers. It is a flower theme now that I think about it, but I kind of like plain like this whenever it comes to templates, and the only decoration is this, so that I don't get overwhelmed. It is closed. So I am probably going to be switching this one out for the other one, but this template, it does have 4 weeks full body workout challenge, which actually lets you know what day to work on what form to focus on, and which is the 4 weeks. It has the 100-mile challenge. It has the goal section, note section, and then it has the squares where you can follow. Your weight tracker here, the monthly planner, the notes, the habit tracker, workout, eat clean, and then meditation. And then it has the weekly habit, the weekly planning. So it has like the weekly meal planning for the breakfast, lunch, dinner, and supper or snack. Calories, the water intake, workout, and exercise. This right here has the duration, step count, and the calories burnt. And then, of course, the Monday through Friday vitamin supplements and medications. Then the other page for morning routines, you have this to write. The lines are yellow. They're very bright. And the circles are yellow as well. But it's like a little habit tracker for your morning routine, your sleeping tracker, your self-care, well-being, and the evening routine. And there's just a few pages of this. But I'm going to take this one out. And I did not print out the other one and replace it. And there's like a few weeks in here to where you can actually make it a habit. It's actually so cute, but I just don't want yellow in here. Before I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I was like, I can't wait to have it, but I'm going to go ahead and take this out and give it to my daughter, because she already said that she wanted it. So there is that. Again, that is in the print shop. Then I have the notes section. Okay. So for the notes section, this right here was the pages that me and Cynthia had previously made whenever we first started making the digital planner inserts. I made a couple of copies with the intention of each binder. I was going to break it down and see what categories were in each one. I was going to write the categories down for each binder. What my goal was for each stuffing. So like a weekly stuffing, how much I was going to try to put in there. And if it was like $2, I was going to put, you know, that amount. And if it's like $50, I was going to, hey, so it's going to be 220 and a 10. It's going to be one, you know, whatever. So I made a few copies of these in here. I do actually plan on still doing that, because I want to, it's a one-time thing. Once I get it done, it's going to be done. But I think I made too many copies. More than likely, I did a lot of copies because I know that I need to, well, I always mess up, or I'll like do something and I'm like, oh, I can stuff more or something. And then the other pages are just more of the to-do, which I said I was going to add to the to-do section because I was running low. Oh, and then this one is yellow. These are the ones that were, and I'm not going to get rid of them because they still serve their purpose, but I like the colors. At the time, I was loving the colors. Then I have some more expense tracker. I have sinking funds on here that I was going to do the start and end. And I actually need these, so I'm just going to keep those. And I'm going to add the note pages. In here. I always have to like shake it to make sure that, you know, if I put like a bunch in there, I want to make sure that it doesn't get stuck. So if I like flip it over, it will turn very easily. Right. Alright, my son is watching cartoons, so if y'all hear that in the background, I'm sorry. Alright, so that is it for my catch-all. My catch-all planner. Just gotta go through this, but the business stuff. And this is the one that I'm gonna get the white croc or the gray. I was gonna get another one just like this one, but I was like, no, I want that little clip. And then this is my Transfer Tuesday idea that I did not go through with. And I always write down like my I guess my social media planner or my idea for my YouTube. I always write them down, which I said was going to go in. I feel like it's everywhere now. I'm just like, blah. Okay. So this was going to go in my business section. And this was December. Yeah, this was December of 2023. And then this was November of 2023. I have ideas. I start recording and then something happens and I just don't go through with it, but I do want to post more. I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Thank y'all so much for joining me. So stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. And if y'all stayed to the end of this video, put a planner emoji in the comments to let me know that y'all are still here. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.